Hey everybody and welcome. So today I'm going to bring you something special. One of my subscribers, Mark Cobuzzi, brought a new video to my attention. That's basically like a brief Resident Evil game show of sorts, done with the cast of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. And I figured it'd be fun to go through that and look at what their answers were and just kind of gauge their general trivia knowledge of the Resident Evil franchise. Just real quick though, since I mentioned Mark Cobuzzi, go ahead and check out his channel. I'm going to link it in the description as well as in a comment below. He makes some really interesting videos, and honestly, anytime you see any of his comments on some of my videos, you might want to stop scrolling and read through it, because he dude knows his stuff, and his opinions always make for a fun read. Before we get to the video, I also want to say thank you guys again. There's over 400 of you subscribers out there now. It's continuously amazing to me. Like, I'm getting closer and closer to being able to unlock the community features for my channel. So if you guys can keep liking, subscribing, sharing my videos, get this channel up to 500 subs, I'll be able to interact with you guys more and get your opinions on things more easily and kinda go on this journey with all you guys, because my channel wouldn't be growing without all of you. You're the driving force behind this. You guys are the reason I'm making as many videos as I am. You guys keep motivating me and giving me more suggestions and really nice comments and helpful critiques. And it's just all pushing me, and just making this whole thing fun to do and something that I can really focus on and be proud of. So if I can get this up to 500 subs and get those community features unlocked, which I personally think YouTube shouldn't be hiding behind a arbitrary number to begin with, but whatever, then you'll be able to help me sort of direct this channel going forward. Because, I don't just plan to cover Resident Evil. It's always going to be a major focus of mine because it's my favorite game series of all time, and it's something I've been passionate about my whole life. But I want to do more than Resident Evil. I want to do more than just horror stuff, even though, again, horror is my favorite genre for both movies and games, so it's always going to be a focus, but not the focus. So whatever other topics there are that you guys are interested in, let me know. I don't want to be the kind of channel that, as it grows, I interact less with the viewers and the subscribers. If anything, I want to increase that. Your guys' opinions matter. My opinions aren't any more important than yours. We're all equal, I just make videos. There's nothing special about me, so yeah, we're in this together, and I think we can build a really good, not community, I don't really like the word community, but like fellowship. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to say all that. So the plan is we're gonna watch this trivia thing together, and I'll interject here and there as I do. And then after that, we're gonna finish up with yet another vignette that was released. By the way, thanks to Philip Marlowe for suggesting a video on that vignette. But without further ado, let's get to it.
I'm gonna be really bad at this.
Today on GameSpot, we're playing real or fake monsters with the cast of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Tyrant, huge end boss creature in various Resident Evil games. It's actually a code name.
Tyrant? I guess it sounds real if it has a top hat. I can't picture anything named Tyrant.
Really?
He's real.
No.
Wow.
Real. Real.
I'm gonna be really bad at this.
Yawn, a giant snake found in a mansion in Resident Evil 1.
Yawn.
Oh,
You're
come
more
on,
familiar
guys.
With Resident Evil 1, Tom. I'm a 4
That
guy.
doesn't sound...
Yeah, so this was something Mark brought up that Johannes Roberts, or was it Johannes Roberts? I forget how he pronounces his name. But he talks a lot about how big of a fan he is of the games. But it doesn't seem like he took his cast to Resident Evil school, does it? I do wonder, because Leon's actor here specifically said Tom Hopper was like more of a RE1 guy. I wonder if he said that because Tom actually played the game, or if it's just because he's playing Wesker, who is from RE1. I don't know. I just find this pretty amusing. Thanks again, Mark, for telling me about this. I completely missed it.
It's a long time since I've played the whole thing. Well, I'm going to go fake.
Okay, I believe you. I trust you. Let's go fake.
That sounded like an excuse.
Really?
No way.
Yep. The name Yawn is actually because it looks like it's yawning when it's about to bite your face off.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
See? Yeah, not my game. Not my game.
Yes.
Correct. It's real.
I do
There we
remember
go.
the snake. The snake was hard to fight. Snake
There
was
we go.
much of a fight.
Mutated
Good job,
spawn,
Robbie.
Small zombie spawn who have once again been mutated and are more annoying monsters than ever.
I hope that's real because they sound hilarious.
Oh gosh.
Real?
In the words of Jonathan Frakes, I'm sorry we made it up. It's fake. It's fake. Sorry.
I picture those little things from Halo on the ground. The
Oh, the flood.
Oh yes. Oh god, yes, but no, it's fake.
It's fake.
let you know.
Okay,
It's
good.
fake. It's fake.
Good.
If I was gonna make one up, that would be the one.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's mutated. It's mutated
It's
again.
always like, come on, guys, you can do better than that.
Yeah. No, there's so much more inventive than that. If it is
Would have been
true, I
awkward
feel
if it
sorry
was
for
real.
Resident Evil creators,
Yeah.
but they're better than that.
Surely.
Mr. X, an unstoppable tyrant that chases the characters in Resident Evil 2.
Oh, come on, they
remake.
gotta get
He wears
this.
a hat and a trench coat, and he likes to punch people in the face.
True.
Yes.
She
correct.
knew one.
The giveaway there is tyrant. It's still one of the tyrants, right? So it's
Code name.
it's real.
Yeah.
Yep. He wears a hat and a trench coat, and he just punches
Yes,
people.
yeah, he's the one. He's the hat one. The hat one is
Yeah,
the
the hat
scariest
one.
stomping around.
Chimera, half fly, half human things that are disgusting. It's like Jeff Goldblum character from The Fly, but it's like multiple Jeff Goldblums.
I know I recognize the name, but I don't think it's from Resident Evil. I think it's from other games of some kind.
I'm not gonna fault him for this one. Like, I love the chimeras because they're freaky and they do really remind you of the Fly remake. But yeah, amongst the pantheon of great Resident Evil monsters, the chimeras always get forgotten. Plus, they're pretty much only at the very end of the game, so...
Are they in
It's
Resident
real.
Evil?
It's real.
Really?
I mean, it sounds like a Pokemon that my son's into, so I'm gonna say fake.
Real.
What a horrifying Pokemon they would make. Oh my gosh.
Liquor. Skinless monster is known to crawl on ceilings and snap off the heads of its enemies with its super long tongue.
Very real.
Very
Oh, yeah.
very real, and very terrifying. One of the most terrifying characters in the entire game series, and it's in the movie, and it's
Yeah.
terrifying in the movie too.
I've met Liquor. Yeah, I've been in a room with him. He's real.
You know, I didn't get to shoot with any of the liquor stuff, which bums me out because I like it's one of my favorite monsters from the games.
Not gonna lie, I'd be really disappointed too if I was in a Resident Evil movie and didn't get to tussle with a liquor.
Terrifying. I wouldn't want to fight one, but like, I just think they're really badass.
Pyramid Head. This monster has a giant metal pyramid on its head and drags a massive cleaver behind it, and it swings at sinners.
I don't think this is from Resident Evil.
It sounds like it's from another game.
All right,
Yeah.
good for you guys.
I recognize that imagery, but I don't think that's Resident Evil.
Correct. Trick question. This is from Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, that's right.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
I
favorite
know
scene.
that. I'm like, I felt. Like
Yeah, I was
going
gonna say, I was
crazy
like, I
because
recognize the character, but I think it's Resident Evil.
I thought that was from Silent Hill.
Yeah, good job,
Correct.
Robbie.
It is. Pinhead. This monster was experimented on with needles
Oh, really?
and now shoots needles out of its body at players.
You mean Hellraiser?
Ah, good for you.
Yes.
Pinhead? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That been it?
Yes. Yes.
I love that. What's funny about Pinhead and Hellraiser is that is one of the when you went to like the Blockbuster video, talked about 90s throwback. That was
Oh, man.
that was the
Can I just talk about how much I miss Blockbuster? Even if we didn't end up renting anything that day or buying anything. And I'm not gonna lie, toward the end, they had some really awesome collectibles and like canvas posters and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I miss Blockbuster. I still have my Blockbuster card, fun fact. And no, I'm not looking forward to that Netflix Blockbuster sitcom. That doesn't sound good. Then again, there's not much coming out of Netflix that I assume is going to be good.
VHS cover that always freaked me out. I was always like, what
Yeah,
is
oh god,
this
yeah.
thing?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, Hellraiser scarred me for life. Those movies are the reason why. And I still don't know who showed those to me when I was like 4 years old. But that's the reason why I find human anatomy to be absolutely disgusting and horrifying. You know, you humans, you're some freaky people. You know, my people, the cartoons, we don't got any of that nasty muscle blood stuff.
Is that?
What is this? The
Oh.
box, all that stuff. I love Hellraiser.
the molded. Humans infected by this mind-controlling parasite mold in Resident Evil 7.
No.
Real. It's
Real?
real. Yep.
Really?
They are real.
Are they called?
Somebody's
the
not up to
Molded in
date.
the game?
Yes, they are.
I gotta refresh my Resident Evil knowledge.
You can watch Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City exclusively in theaters on...
All right. Yeah, that was fun. I wish it was longer. Still pretty interesting. Claire's actress didn't really seem to know much about any of them. But I will go ahead and disagree with Mark. I don't necessarily think that's a bad sign. I mean, like, the sad state of things is that, you know, there's a lot of complacence in Hollywood and just general arrogance and stuff like that. And I'm not talking bad about these actors specifically. I'm just saying in a broader sense, you know, there's just that kind of sentiment amongst the weirdos who decide to get into that business. But there was a prominent actor. It might have been, I want to say Robert Downey Jr. Maybe not, because I've not been able to find the source for this quote again. But I think it was Robert Downey Jr. who said something to the effect of, you know, the kind of old guard method for acting is kind of dead. The majority of actors out there today don't bother to learn their characters inside and out. They don't even bother to memorize the script, you know, and this person, I wish I could find the source and find who specifically said this. But Robert Downey Jr. does come to mind. But he said, actors these days, specifically younger actors, if they happen to slip up and forget a line, they just look offset and say line, and then have their line fed to them. They'll say it, act out the scene. It'll happen again. Line, you know, and that's kind of how things are nowadays. You don't have as many actors who take their craft seriously, who actually embody the characters that they're acting. And I'm not saying they're all like this. I'm sure there's some who take it seriously and enjoy, you know, fitting into the skin. Talking about you freaky humans and your disgusting bodies again, but who inhabit the skin of their characters and really delve into the role. I'm sure there's some of those out there, but by and large, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. It's just, yeah, okay, I'm here. I'm in costume. What am I saying? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, what am I saying next? Okay. You know, it's the ones who are able to become the character are rare and special, and even more special are the ones like Robert Downey Jr. who can get so into character that they just can, you know, ad-lib damn near an entire movie and stay in character but enhance the role and enhance the project that they're in, and even enhance what their coworkers are doing. But, I mean, so yeah, I'm not going to knock any of these actors for that, because that just seems to be the norm. I kind of wish Hollywood could do a complete reset and reboot. I'm mostly sick of their shit these days anyway, but that's another topic entirely. Moving on. So, this is the vignette Philip Marlowe suggested I make a video about. It's called Evil Residents, kind of talks about the zombies a bit. Let's go ahead and go through it. And you know what? No, before I hit play, I got a bone to pick with one of you guys. I'm calling you out, Psycon. We talked about this here infected, possibly non-zombie infected woman, person, character. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but you said it was weird that I complained that she's not scary. It's not weird. This is a horror movie, damn it, and she's attacking one of our main characters. I think she should be scary. I'm not weird, you're weird. So nan boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. Let's get to it, shall we?
We see a lot of the fan favorite creatures in this movie. It was very important to me to bring something new with the zombies, whilst also making sure we were faithful to the game. We see these people get sick and then start to transform into these horrendous creations.
Interesting. I wonder who that is. So I will say, I do really like the visual of the infection kind of starting out with bleeding eyes. Not only is it a cool horror visual, but also I imagine any time a character would just get that little trickle of blood out of their eyes, it would be a sudden oh shit kind of moment. Yeah, there's the aforementioned totally not scary infected zombie woman person character thing with the zombie child person character zombie thing. It's like 7 a.m., okay? Give me a break.
Cast actors, and we really worked on performance. Lisa Trevor was one of the most fascinating characters to portray in the movie, in that she'd never been seen before in any of the prior movies she's been experimented on. There's something very tragic and haunting about her. Oh my God. It was great fun bringing the liquor to life. It's just muscle and flesh and teeth and this huge long tongue. I think the fans will really get a kick out of all these terrifying.
Ooh. Yeah, I saw that zombie in the previous vignette I took a look at, but I forgot to call him out. Yeah, right here. Now that is a scary zombie infected person character thing. I'm just going to call him a zombie because he's clearly a zombie. But look how terrifying he is. Look at those eyes. Look at those teeth. Oh, those teeth. Ew. He looks like one of Joe Exotic's friends. Yeah, and that's that. Not really anything new, just somebody suggested it, so I was like, yeah, I'll put it in a video. Why not? I was already going to do the trivia thing, so I was like, yeah, I'll throw this in at the end. But yeah, as I said, feel free to make suggestions for video topics. Just because I might not necessarily cover what you suggest doesn't mean I don't appreciate the fact that you made a suggestion in the first place, or anything like that. If there's a specific piece of news or just a general topic that you would like to see me talk about, if it's something I'm knowledgeable about or something that intrigues me enough to look into it and learn about it, it's not gonna hurt. Might even help me broaden my horizons a little bit. Aside from that, yeah, just keep liking, sharing the videos. Let's get this thing up to 500 so I can unlock those community features, because I think I'll be able to do polls to gather opinions on various things and kind of help guide the channel in that way too. And I'm not going to be one of those channels that bombards you with random memes once I unlock those. Don't worry about that. I'm not much of a meme spreader. But with that said, thanks for watching. I'm Baffled, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.